like to look at interval sets today and how they change when we move across the board, how their shape transforms. So the intervals we're going to be working with are a minor seventh, say from A to G, minor seventh, and from G up to D, a fifth. So we have A, G, D, and it presents as 5th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret on strings 6, 4, and 3. Now we could look at it from a harmonic perspective and say, looks like most resembles A7 sus. But we're not really thinking of it this way right now, as we're just looking at the transformation on the board. So if we were to move this straight across to the next string set, we'd end up with a flat 7, that stayed, but we'd end up with less than a perfect fifth on the second string, because anything that we move to the second string needs to be moved up a half step to account for the tuning difference. So we'd end up with D, C, and G. Here's our flat 7, and now our fifth looks like this, whereas before it was this shape. Now we've widened out. I know a lot of people feel that the tuning difference between the G and B strings is a great inconvenience, and some people tune in fourths now, which is very interesting. But I do recall my teacher George Van Epp saying that every morning when he arose, he gave a deep bow to the east and thanked whoever's mind it was who thought to put the major third in the tuning, because of what it allows for in terms of variety of fingerings. Something that would be unreachable in one area can then become reachable by including this tuning difference in string set. So it's a matter of the ability to reach. Also, I suppose, since the guitar tuning we use developed out of a Moorish troubadour kind of tuning, people that would go around singing songs, if we have fourths straight across, we would end up with C and F on top, and so things like our open E chord would sound like this. And so someone thought, well, how do we jog it so that we can get E's on either end? And the way was to make perfect fourth, perfect fourth, perfect fourth, major third, and then from B a perfect fourth. So there is a kind of internal logic to this tuning that makes it worthwhile. And while I've dabbled in other open tunings and things before, and 7-string guitar as well, I always come back to just 6-string standard tuning. So that's my speech on that for the day. So we have minor sevenths with a fifth, minor seventh with a fifth, 5, 5, and 8. Now when we transform, so what did we have? We had, I'll finger it separately, we had 5, 5, and 8. When we move that across, we no longer have a flatted 7th here, we have a major 6th. So again, whatever's on the second string needs to be brought up. So now we have G, F, C, 5, 6, 8. I should point out, if you've never thought about it too, our standard E chord shape, E major, open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. If we take this directly across the board, we end up with A minor, 5th string, open, 2, 2, 1, 2. So what's the rule? We have to, in order to keep a consistent quality of chord, we have to raise whatever on the second string. So from this, we get this, open, 2, 2, 2, open. It's the parent shape is the same. It's undergone a transformation because of the tuning difference. Then, interestingly, if we take this across, we end up with D major 7. It's no longer a major chord quality, it's major 7. So what do we have to do? Raise the note on the second string, and it gives the D form. So we might think that these are wildly different forms, but they're transformations of the same form, working with this major third in the tuning and raising whatever's on the second string. So I hope that's a bit of interest there. So there aren't many other shapes where you can do a flat seventh with a fifth above comfortably. One other is if we break up the string sets even more. Now we have the same kind of flat 7, but our fifth above is now on the second string. So we'll do it here. So this is B, A, E instead of the one we had in the beginning. So now we're going to displace the note on the third string to the second string, and it ends up being this shape, 7-7-5 B A E. If we move it across again, notice nothing's on. So here we get 7-7-5 E D A. So we don't have to do any transformation because the second string's not involved with being moved from the third string. So again, it sounds like E sus. Sounds like B sus. Hope you find these sounds enjoyable, but also a new way of thinking about the board perhaps. Let it sink in, try to integrate it into your way of seeing the board. I hope to be doing other interval sets. There certainly are a lot. We could think of sixths with a minor second, something like that. I don't even know if I can reach it. I don't think I can reach it. Yeah, we'd have to figure that one out. We'll do that together maybe. Sixths with a minor. There. So maybe I won't start with that one next time. A sixth with a minor second. Not easy to finger. So I'll pick easier ones than that. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please like, comment, share if you can. I like seeing what you think and what your hopes are for lessons in the future. And I do wish you, as always, a very good day.